In this 101 video, we're going to show you some things about the photo editor, give you a little tour. So here I have a photo album open on screen. I'm just going to double click one of my photos, and that brings me into the photo editor. Of course, you probably all know that you can show the description, which is the label and the note. If you want to choose from a pre-made list, you can do this button here, Show Conditions. Pick your condition from the list, and it doesn't matter which one. And when you do, it'll pop in the note and label. And of course, these are smart object conditions, and you can modify those in any drawing and make your own list, modify our list. The other thing that you can do is we have a photo editor. So in the photo editor, now this window, you can resize it. You can make it as big and wide as you want, and it will remember its size and position on the screen. So inside of the photo editor, you have a bunch of little sort of drawing tools. One of the more popular ones is the arrowing tool. You press and hold down the mouse button, and then you drag, and it will make that arrow shape and color. And you can change the color of the arrow if you want. With the down here's the color, and you can also rotate the arrow and change its position and whatnot on the page. So press the delete key and the arrow gets deleted, and rotate down here. You can rotate it by using this box down here at the bottom. And that's the error tool. And if I click anywhere on the photo, then the selection box goes away. There is also a zoom tool. That's down here, and that allows me to zoom in to a photo for more detail. So someone else took a photo in the field, and maybe it's a distance shot, you want to zoom in a little bit, that's what that's for. I'm going to move on to my next photo, show you a couple more tools. So if I save and I go next, and that'll cycle me through my photos. So some of the other things, you've got an ellipse, you've got lines of various types, there's text, you just put text on the drawing. This one is called a call out, and if I simply drag a box like this, then I can go ahead and put in what we call the call out. And then the call out, if I click on here and I want to change the color, let's flip the background to white, and I'm going to change my font here. We'll just increase the font size to something a little more readable. And the little end here of the arrow can be rotated wherever you want it to be. So that's what we call the call out tool. The other tools are probably fairly self-explanatory. This will change the line thickness. So if you want to draw with a thicker line and you're going to draw, let's say, in red, right click when you're done, and there's a box drawn on the screen. If I want to have the fill on that box removed, I say no fill, and then I got that box. I can put it anywhere I want. One of the other things that you can do is you have a cropping tool. So if I want to crop this photo, I simply grab the cropping tool, and when I'm done, it says up here to hit enter. It gives a little instruction up there. So I'm going to go ahead and hit enter, and now I've cropped that photo down. I can rotate the photo, adjust brightness and contrast. Brightness. And if the photo's not big enough, I hit fit to screen, and it'll fill the entire space. So the tools are very simple, and there's a lot of things that you can do with them. When you're ready to move on to the next photo, you just go save and next. When you're done with your photos, you close out of there. Any labeling or artifacts that you've added to the photos are on a separate layer. They don't become part of the photo. So if you want to come back in and remove them later, you can do so. So let's just say I want to remove this arrow. You have to show the photo editor. Once you do that, then the arrow can be selected, and you see it's not part of the actual photo. So I can save it, close it, and now the arrow's gone. So that's a little bit of an overview of the photo editor.